Thank you all for coming. Just waited for audience to fill up a little more and then we can get started. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for coming to the Hermes Agent Jam. We've been doing this. This is probably the third time we're doing this jam. Hermes Agent has grown so much over time. As we first started doing this, there was only a few of you in the audience, only a few users. And just want to thank you guys all for being part of the community, whether you've been here for a long time or you're somebody who's just come in, or you've come in from the Hermes Agent stuff, or you've been following our research for a long time. We're really grateful to have all of you here and to been able to grow like this, in the face of the Claude codes and the codexes. We're a really community run organization. This is a really community run repo. It's thanks to all your contributions that this is possible. And we're able to make all this open source and MIT. So just wanted to give our thanks out to the community and say, we're only able to do all of this and work on this and give this out to free because of you guys, because of all your collaboration and your support through all of this. So with all that being said, Hermes Agent has evolved a lot over time. We're now number one on OpenRouter, which is really cool. We were number one trending on GitHub last fall. Awesome. That we have a lot of new features as well inside of our agent, like the Kanban boards, which allow you to collaborate with multiple agents, computer use, the hyperframes for videos, Comfy UI integration. These are some of the big ones that have started to pop in now. And now with all these tools, there's a lot more that you can do with Hermes Agent. What we wanted to do for this jam, rather than showcase to you what we've been cooking with Hermes Agent like we did for the first two jams, we want to focus more on the community and more on you guys and bring some of you up here to talk a little bit about what you've built with your Hermes Agent. Maybe share your screen, give some demos, or maybe just talk, answer questions, ask questions to us. We wanted this to be more community interactive event than the last, So again, thank you guys for coming, and please feel free to request to speak. If you've got something to show, you've got something to share. If you have something special you've done with Hermes Agent, or you just want to talk about how you use Hermes Agent, today's about you. So please feel free to request it. We'll filter you guys in with it. Thanks. I got a couple of questions. Yeah. Hey, Ninja, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. So this actually came up. My buddy and I, we did play with the Android MCP. I don't know if he's on the call, Archit. Nick, he's created this really crazy MCP or replicant MCP, which lets you control any Android device over ADB. And then I was lucky to get on a stage and brought up like NightPay a few days ago. And so we were talking about Hermes Agent and how easy it is to run on Android using Termux. And so one thing we did this weekend is we actually got Hermes running on an Android and then controlling that same Android. I'm going to show you guys a video real quick. It's really exciting. So not only does the Hermes Agent run on the phone, you can actually control the phone at the same time. This might be it. Might not be able to do video and screen. I can do both at the same time. Okay. Yes. Screen says Discord does not have access to the system settings. But yeah, they've done this before. All right. Okay, I might have her. Yeah, I might have to quit and rejoin. So
That's okay, Ninja. We can let someone else up while you set up.
not gonna apply.
Thanks, man. All right, we'll bring up the next person for
Hey guys. Hey. So I've been pushing PRs and issues about Kanban to Hermes, and I got accepted. And yeah, I was like really excited to contribute to Hermes humility, and I think it's genuinely impressive that we did so much this year. No, I'm currently building a workbench or a runtime infrastructure for extremely outputting via Go, with like exact position, cache layers and shit. I'm sorry for this, sir. And
You're cool. You can say shit.
don't me for my screen and like everybody's use one do. So I found out that Codex been updating it for a while, so you can actually use Hermes in Codex now, which is what I'm doing. And this is what we got. And so for the sub panel is a um browser panel, and I can just like link it to my uh local terminal via this one, local term, which I can drop a link in the chat if somebody needs it. And sorry for the limo. Sorry, I will be switching to this point is Kubernetes app for the channel. Yeah. So we need share the exact setup I've been working on. This is like Notica, and it's actually like a pretty big Kanban that not only the Apple BI, but also we're on SSH beyond or on remote Hermes. And you can see I've been uploading for a month, says that I have 2,000 tasks um finished via Go with my setup. And I will show a repo of mine to actually see what I'm doing. And this is like a decision and memory layer for Motica, so that every CLI on those ATD and they see it's like repo. And it basically had everything to let you delegate a complex task to a Go setup, so that you can run autonomously via Go. And this is like there is a tutoring system that allows administrator, supervisor, synthesizer to touch the sensitive files. And for alterings, they will exactly that. They will execute that task. And this is the router. This is the cluster. And you can see that there's really a bunch of CLIs that have been now connecting to it. And yeah, so basically, there's another cache layer that I built in Rust, written in Rust, because like Python for now, I've been spotting a heavy garbage control file, because like there isn't a effective enough um script to like collect the disposable, like the task agents runtime. So there will be like bunch of Python and Ghost runtimes that have been hiding in my thread memories, eating up all of my space. I hate that. So I built this. It is a self-aware cache layer, currently work in progress. For every runtimes, you have scripts written in the was, so that you can collect the current war modeling Bestie, and just like know what's the trace, who did what. And I have a blog that's exactly explaining this. And so the basic thesis is that agent runtime is a hygiene protocol for us to build. And yeah, so like I will drop this links to the chat, and if anyone
Thank you. This is great. Share all the links available in the chat for everyone to be able to check out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will do that later in test. Well, I will do screen share and Julia will share. But thanks, guys. Thanks for supporting me and supporting our voice in numbers. I like this too.
Thanks, man. Thanks for using Hermes Agent. We're here with you.
All right, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Next, we'll bring up Archit and Itja to showcase their stuff.
Hello, Aditi around? Yeah.
Right. So I have a link here. I'm dropping it again in the chat. There's a link to, it's called DroidRunner, but it'll let you use replicant MCP along with Hermes. Lets Hermes control the Android phone independently. I can't quite figure out a way to screen share. Otherwise, I could. Oh, I can show you a demo if. Or other thing going. Can you show people the video?
Yeah, I can share the video.
Yeah, we'd love to see some kind of demo or video of your stuff.
The Pickle. We'll go right.
The whole screen.
And I'm gonna tell Hermes.
My friend Aditya. Okay, so what you're secure is
And you guys mute?
Don't honestly figure out how to control the phone.
Aditya, you could also
Right.
show like the X link that I just sent has like a better video that people can just watch the screen recording over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You know?
yes.
So here we are messaging Absol from Telegram, and we're messaging the Prometheus running on the phone, and at the same time as controller.
That's really cool. What do you guys how do you guys want to use this with like one Hermes that you control a bunch of folks, or how do you guys see this being used? What do you want to do with it?
Yeah, I think my idea was that you would the Hermes is actually running on the phone. So the whole idea is your Android device is now a Hermes agent. And so, there's a bunch of use cases. One is, for example, like if you're a senior citizen and you have a phone like this, for whatever reason you're not able to use it, all sanity, you just jump in and talk to your Hermes and have it help you out. Another thing is when you want to be part of like a, kind of like a bigger network of people who are all like a collective intelligence, then, people can message your Hermes on your phone, or you can find out what's happening on your phone, in different like privacy respecting ways, but still like share intelligence. And then of course there's, data gathering from the internet. The further you can push like agents to the edge, the better. And, then they can, find information from the internet from all the sources, including Android phones.
Great. Are you guys open sourcing this? Is this available for people to use already?
Yep. There's a GitHub link on the tweet itself. So there are some gremlins in the Termux install script that's part of the repository right now. So there's an updated script there to get a really smooth install for both Hermes on Android itself, and then to get replicant MCP set up on there. It is open source, both replicant MCP and DroidRunner. In terms of sort of like how to how you'd use this, I really want a personal assistant on Android to be free of Google's control and what Google will allow and not allow. Your AI should be sovereign on your phone. So I think some sort of local model running on device that is just there for sort of device use, along with maybe a controller or Hermes running in the cloud, is probably the way to go. This does not require a jailbroken Android. You will have to turn off Google Play Protect because when you install Termux. And yeah, you need debugging enabled. Again, all of those details are in the DroidRunner guide. And then in terms of sort of longer term evolution, I think a lot of these things living natively on Android makes something like Hermes much more stable, and I have to explore the sort of pathways to that. But right now, it's really easy for Android to kill that Termux instance, and sort of keeping it alive is a little bit difficult. But if you can keep your screen on, keep a spare phone, you can have Hermes acting on your behalf, doing the things that you want pretty much all the time.
Great. People are asking, we have a few questions from the audience. If we could answer a few of them. Please, yeah. One is, do you need this to be on a rooted or jailbroken Android?
More. You will need debugging enabled. You will have to turn off Google Play Protect if you have a device that has the Google Play Store on it, because Google Play Protect is trying to stop you from installing Termux. I don't know if maybe you could turn it back on if you look.
So this is a vanilla Android with debug on, Google Play off.
And Google Play Protect. So like Google Play Protect is like Google Play's antivirus thing. You might just have to install Termux. That's the only thing. Which you would have to, which ways if you wanted to install Hermes on Android. It has nothing to do with whether you need replicate MCP and the debug features enabled. None of that. Like it's to get Hermes on Android that you need Play Protect picked off.
John.
Background?
Sorry?
Is the Termux running in the background or is it splitting the screen?
No, it's not splitting the screen. So if you look at the video, there is that little dot. Aditya, if you go back to the Twitter page where the videos, you see that little overlay. So there's something called there is a version of Termux called Termux Float. So it's running on a little floating window. It's a really inconvenient terminal to use. So make sure you get to the point where you've set up Telegram or something to message Hermes. And then Hermes can go in, look at device accessibility, trees, screenshots, and it can operate pretty much the whole phone without its own UI getting in the way.
I'm gonna say one for use cases real quick before you send us off. Is I forgot about this one, but this is probably gonna make for a really amazing robot brain, because you can have Hermes running on your phone and then you can actually use the camera for SETI.
Yeah, it's really cool. That would be very, very interesting to see for like edge devices running Android that are able to.
And a regular put it into like a robot brain.
Well, I can't wait to see that. That's for sure. I would ask you guys, please drop the relevant links into the chat and share them with everybody so that everyone can take a look and start messing with this and build with you guys.
Sure. So here it is one more time. That's just the GitHub link itself. And then I'll put these on the channels also.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Ninja and Archit. Thank you guys.
Keep up the great work.
Yeah. Thanks. Months. See you at the next one. Hey, Amazon. Welcome up. I'd love to hear all about what you're hooking up.
Cool. Okay. How do I do the screen share again? Screen, right? Share your screen. On. Can you see my screen? Can you guys hear me?
We can see Sovereign Evidence Hub.
Oh, okay. Then I dropped 3 links in there. So first I want to start off with, we just had our NVIDIA Jetson meeting this morning, and I've been busting the chops of the NVIDIA team to get on board with Hermes and telling them, hey, you made this huge mistake when you only bet on OpenAI and you didn't bet on Anthropic, and you've lost like several $1 trillion because of that mistake. Don't make the same mistake with OpenClaw. Get on board with Hermes. And so they've launched this website with a page to how to run Hermes Agent with local models. So the dam is creaking and we're getting in there. Okay. So that's number 1. Number 2, I'm just going to take you over. So last time I got to present, I really appreciate that. Can you guys see Agents Evolved, Mac OS expels URain? Is that visible?
We can see it. Yes.
Okay, cool. So basically this is the idea, is that harnesses are no longer static, they're evolving. And why we all love Hermes Agents is because the skills are evolving. At the same time, we're all looking for places to put this stuff securely. And so Mac OS and Apple Virtualization has made these super secure hardware encrypted micro VM containers available on Mac OS, on Apple Silicon. And so it's a very, very strict security model. And you can basically train Apple Virtualization to only do what you want and only create these things. And so And at the same time, we're all facing this problem, sort of like when we were first introduced to Instagram and to social media, that we all became addicted to doom scrolling. And so now we're all just like agreeing with whatever our agents are telling us. Yeah, build that, build that, build that, build that. Just go on, YOLO mode. But we really have to pull back and make sure we embrace this concept called cognitive sovereignty, where we are the humans, we are making decisions. AI is a tool that we use and it's in service of us. Okay. And so these are the three concepts we explain and get into in there. So I'm going to give you a quick, this is our evidence hub. I just put it up last night. So basically I'll explain these sort of things. So what we're doing is we're asking Hermes Agent to basically provision Apple virtualization as we go. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, we're going to make a declaration. Now, many of you have worked with config files before, so you're familiar with YAML and JSON. The problem is that those are often not used with a solid schema, and they're not compilable, type safe compilable. So Apple is an open source project called Pickle, and it's basically a type safe compilable text format, and they use it extensively in their infrastructure. And so I've adopted that as a way to declare the Apple virtualization resources. So we're talking about containers, we're talking about connections between services, using Unix domain sockets. We're talking about shared memory on the system. So we're going to declare in this format called Pickle, and then it's going to provision it. So it's going to run compose up, then it's going to provision and execute. It's going to create the network. It's going to provision and execute. It's going to list all the networks we're creating, and then it's going to create a volume for us and make that available. And then it's going to preserve and audit it. And so one of the things that's really popular in the super data centers, the hyperscalers right now, is this concept called open telemetry. And it's basically our hardware logs out whatever it's doing, and then our AI agents can go and consume that log and then create this really powerful feedback loop. Okay. So I'll just run this video real quick. It's going to be text. It's going to be a little hard, but it pops up. It basically says, hey, I'm doing gate number 1. I'm doing gate number 2. There's the network. Oh, look, this stuff's already created. So we're not going to create it because it already exists. There's our network. Okay, now let's create the volume, and we're off and we're running. Okay, now we're going to create this feedback loop with OTel, and all this data is looping back onto your laptop, or it could go to your IT team, wherever you want to do it, but it doesn't come to us. And it looks through it and says, hey, great. So what have we done? We've made a formal declaration that was compiled to be valid. We validated against a schema that complies with Apple's security policies. We've implemented the request you want, and we got this feedback loop. And so, if you go to that page, you can basically see these for a bunch of different personas. But our vision and where we're going is basically the idea that, instead of renting a VPS, or instead of going to the Apple store and dropping a couple grand on a big Apple machine, you can use the container and virtualization resources that are available on your Apple Silicon and create, 10 containers or whatever, 8 containers on your machine. And then Hermes Agent can basically use those containers, network them together, share a volume, share memory, and all of a sudden, you've got this like cluster running on your laptop. Why does that matter? Well, oftentimes when Hermes Agent is trying to work on a problem, it's stuck with the Python and the sandbox that you're given. But if it actually could say, hey, give me another container, give me a shared volume, give me shared memory slab, give me like a network connection between these different things, then I could solve the problem in a totally different way than, just shoving me into a little sandbox that happens to be running on your desktop. So that's kind of where we are. We're also have borrowed some ideas from a project called Stealth Evolution. And so it's a JEPA mutation cycle. And so what we do is we take these prompts that are creating these containers and we run it through a JEPA mutation cycle. And so we used a bunch of research, riot filters, meta commentary stripper, OTel as the truth, the resolver, and session root lineage. And basically it's just like we're constantly taking the prompts, running permutations on them, running a bunch of these evolutionary algorithms on them, and then basically coming back and saying, this is the right way to ask for WordPress and MySQL and Nginx and, configure this network configuration and give them a shared volume. This is the right way to do it, right? And then you'll end up with this big library of highly optimized, highly proven prompts that everybody can share. And then your Hermes agent can basically create systems. So my schooling is I'm a systems design engineer. I train. You can imagine yourself going for one of these big, super expensive jobs at Facebook or Meta or Google, and they say, here's your take-home problem. Go build a new system that does all these things with like bunch of containers and a bunch of fancy systems, and you just give that homework sheet to Hermes Agent, and it spins up all your containers, it networks and everything, it builds all the volumes, it runs all the permutations, and ta-da, you hand in, your container map to your interviewer or to your boss on the weekend, and boom, you get promoted. And so we love to think of this as the promotion capability, right? You are like basically gonna do this, and you're gonna be able to create amazing systems that you've always dreamed of and scale. And so that's what we want to do. We want everybody to get a promotion. We want everybody to get a raise. We want everybody to create lots of companies. And that's what we're all about. We're going through the Apple Store right now. We're trying to get approval. So we haven't open sourced it yet, but we will follow the example. My background is in open source for the last 20 years. I sold my first company, died. Second company, I sold for $1 billion. Third company, I sold for $6.5 billion. I was part of that team that sold it to Salesforce. So I love working on open source. It's the way to go. It's the way to do all the innovation. I love being in this community. Hermes Agent and Nous Research are doing it better than anybody I've ever seen before in history. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate your time. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Amazon. You fucking rock, man. You killed it. Really, really appreciate your time and your efforts with NVIDIA and AWS. Please keep it up. We'll have to see you at the next one. Guys, just in the interview for time, we're going to do 5 minutes time limit for each subsequent one from here, just so we can let all the people who are interested in sharing share as much as they need to. And Amazon, thank you again so much, man. Okay, Egg, we'd love to have you up here and share what you got.
Okay. Thank you for having me. I had the honor to introduce Hermes to a local community hackathon. We had 574 participants. I ended up getting second place. So this concept was the business authority, the Economic Business Authority of Utah had a system where they needed to create a matching system to be able to connect researchers with investors. And my project integrated with Hermes and how
Egg, you there?
I think we lost Egg.
Sorry, Egg. I think we lost you. You have to bring you up in a few, Egg. Thank you. What's up, STL Hood? Hey, welcome, man. Well, be here. What you're building with Hermes Agent. If you got anything to show off.
Yeah, sure do. I'll do screen share here if you can.
You won't be able to video at the same time as screen share.
Oh yeah, of course. You're right. Yeah, we'll do screen share here. We are building a GUI client for Hermes. Let's television. Yeah,
Very cool.
We call it television. This is an ACP client, so you can run it directly in the browser, or you can run it in an Electron app, which is I'm showing here. And the idea is that it installs a skill that tells your agent how to generate Markdown or HTML artifacts that then get put through a tiling system into this view. So I can sort of drag things around. I can resize things. You can embed web pages if you want. So I've got like GitHub over here. You can have editable Markdown documents. This is a file coming straight out of our repo, local sync repo, but I can also go over here and like edit stuff that's in my Obsidian vault. You can create HTML artifacts to automatically update. This one's broken right now, but whatever. Oh, there you go. This is within the calendar and so forth. The idea is you have different screens. Each screen is like a different context window. So you can tell your agent like, hey, I'm working on a project, like I'm planning a trip to San Francisco. And that memory can be loaded in and you interact with artifacts on this page. And the idea is that and talk to your agent here, and it now will know because of the skills to generate these artifacts instead of just spewing text at you. So you can use this as your primary interface to your agent, or you can use this like a sidecar. This is the ACP integration. So like you could continue to talk to it through Telegram if you want, or wherever else you use it. So this is the thing we're working on. This is very early stage. And we're going to be open sourcing this in probably like just a few weeks. And so you can learn more. You can go to telepath.computer, which is our company. You can join our mailing list. I'll put some links in here, including a little video that we put on Twitter today. Sorry, X. Yes, I cannot not say Twitter. Any other questions?
Really, really, really cool, man. Love to see it. Is it something you guys are monetizing or releasing open source? Or sorry if I missed that.
Yeah, it's going to be open source. We're going to put it up on GitHub in just a few weeks here. We're all ex Mozilla people. So open source is our
Cool.
thing.
I'm big Mozilla fans here.
I know you are. Yeah, I think we are. You have them as common investors, in fact.
Very cool. Yeah. So if you guys have a link whenever it's ready, please share it. If you guys have socials or something you want to share in the chat right now, somewhere people can follow your progress. We'd also love for you guys to keep posting progress on this very sick looking GUI here in the Discord. I'd love if you guys keep sharing in the Hermes related channels here as you guys update and progress, because we're very interested.
We'll do that. We're definitely looking for like alpha testers, people who are like trying to work with HTML artifacts and who are interested in new UIs. Because we kind of feel like this is the beginning of like a new computing experience. Like agents are like an Altair 8800 on your desk. It's like we're at like the flipping switches and flashing lights stage. We have so far to go with interfaces in this world, right? It's a pretty exciting time.
Right. I agree.
The thing is called Television Companies Telepath. I'll post
Amazing.
this in the chat.
Yeah, share links to the company, everything.
Got it. Thanks.
Of course, man. Thanks for coming. You guys are doing an amazing thing. It's many people who are doing their own version of what you're doing now that's built Hermes Agent in the first place. So again, thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Done.
Thanks for coming.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. How's everyone doing? Thanks for having me. My name is Preekam, and I want to share what I've been working on with y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Well,
You won't be able to video and share screen at the same time, bro.
yeah, I think that's what I was going to do. Oh, I had the same Mac permission issue as well. Let me quickly reboot this. Right. That's Travis. Hey, is everyone ever see my screen? There's a section here. Okay.
Yes.
What I built.
Share Discord.
I built this with Hermes. I haven't integrated Hermes into it yet. I'm actually working on it right now here in my partner chat. This is what I want to share here. It's a desktop app desktop and mobile apps that kind of let you manage your agents and conversations. The desktop app is a fork of another project that I'm modifying to have a bunch more features. But as you can see here, we got a chat pane. Say hi to public Hermes, and we can choose our models from multiple providers like Claude, Codex, Cursor, OpenCode, and other providers come as well. Hermes is the next one I'm planning to add, so I can fully interact with Hermes in here. On the right side, you can see is the iOS simulator. I have iOS and Android apps as well that are natively built. And you can chat with and control your agents remotely. So say biz in
Stop territory. No.
directory. You hit send, and then that goes over a WebSocket connection to the desktop app server, which runs on your Mac or Windows, Linux. I have builds for all of them. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I was your husband the other day using the mobile app to work on the code base for the iOS app from iOS app over a 5G connection, like 20 miles away from my laptop. And the cool thing is in the mobile app, you can actually commit and push to GitHub directly from there. The project was started off, at least the mobile app started with being built primarily by Hermes. Their signs are fully compatible with the Trifecta desktop app, as well as T3 Code by Theo, the YouTuber. And yeah, I post about it on my X at Pickle. The test flight is available right now. I just got approved by Apple, and then Google might have approved it today. I got to double check for distribution. And the project is open source, Apache 2.0 licensed on GitHub. And I've got some plans on creating cloud sandboxes to let people use this on their out on the go. They can subscribe, pay a couple bucks to get their own sandbox on their phone, and then just to be able to code on the go from the cloud. And then there's a web app as well. So if you go to app.trifecta.w.ai, it's a multiply now. It will let you connect to any running server instance over like a URL. So whether it's running in the cloud or like on EC2 or running on demand, exposed via Tailscale, it'll work. So yeah, built by Hermes actually, and Hermes integration will be coming next with the ACP and all that stuff.
Keep us in the loop on the ACP Hermes integration. I'm looking forward to it. And thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for having me, guys. I love Hermes. It's a great product. Keep it up.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. See you soon.
Hi, Raghu. I'm glad to be here. I'm Rabu. I'm from Toronto, Canada. About 5 months back, I asked a simple question. What if I put Hermes in a physical body and give it an expressive face? And here I am introducing and demoing Yanbi for you guys. Just to hope you're able to see Yanbi. Hey Yanbi, who are you and what can you do?
I'm Yanbi, agentic embodied AI, powered by Hermes. I live on your desk, see what's happening on your Mac, hear your voice, and act when you ask. I can answer in context, read the room, and run real desktop tasks through your Mac. Different category: desk, stream, doors, files, and action move.
What I've been doing on my phone.
You in Discord? Want me to help with the next step?
This is it. That's really cool, man.
Yep, thanks a lot. So it's running on a Raspberry Pi 5. It also has a microcontroller just for the expressions. I'm using FACS and all the high technology stuff for driving these expressions. And we're going live on Kickstarter in the month of October. Currently, I'm building as part of Momentum Accelerator program.
Nice.
Dude, Raghu, please show us more, man. I mean, I think we can't get enough of Yanvi. Like, I think we want to see more, man. Like, show us some, I don't know, show us her doing more shit, man.
We're of course, man. Lager.
Can that talk to the bug?
Can Grady picture her? Seems she here?
Session there.
The speakers connected to my ad pods is a complex setup because I don't want the speaker to listen to what you guys have been talking so far. But yeah, I'm happy to share some videos per one of you see.
Can we see, is this the full setup? Is there more of the body? Like, is there more we can see?
No, this part you're seeing is the eyes and the mouth that will form the head portion, and there will be a body portion with a glyph interface like you see in Nothing phones. That will show you notifications and processing time and whatnots. This has OLED eyes and iris around it. Iris will be the colorful expression, and OLED will be for sharpness and text and whatnots. You can see the setup here. I have the ESP32 controller or ESP32 controller, and then I have the Pi-Fi running here,
There's a small display
and there is the server controller as well.
and status. The eyes use ohms for sharp detail, with colourful iris rings around them for emotion and expression.
Really, really cool stuff, man. I mean, just the effort put in here, like, wow, like you gotta share all your links with us, Raghu, so we can follow the journey. And please stay in the Discord and send more videos and just get in the voice chat and stream. And if you can set up a way to let people in here talk to it, I think you got a live stream going of people just being able to talk to it like in the home. I think you would get a lot of attention behind it, and we're certainly interested in seeing more of y'all in the year out.
For sure. Thanks for all the support. This has been possible only because of the community and all the skills we have been building. And I'll definitely be building more. Hardware is a challenge, and hence I'm working on the PCB custom shell design and working with manufacturers to get this going. And software part is getting improved on a daily basis. It runs beautifully well on a 1.5 billion Quen model locally, and it can run HyperTTS amazingly well. So without internet connection, this works as well as with the Hermes Agent. I call it this. But we're going to do Mac. It offloads the Mac Hermes in order to do larger casts when you need more intelligence. And it casts access a companion list. So I'll definitely stay on the list Discord, share more of it, and stay live on our Twitter app so we get more audience.
Please give us updates in here. We really want to know. And please feel free to reach out to ER Grady or any open house on the team. We'd love to know more about the next step too. All right, Raghu, well, thanks for coming.
Oh, hey everyone. If it is, please, thanks for this opportunity and time.
Of course. Thank you for coming. We're really, really happy we got to see this. Can't wait to see more in the next update. All right, Salmon. It's you, my friend. Good luck. Good luck. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's a hard act to follow. But that was so cool.
That was so we want to see what you're doing.
All right, cool. Okay, so mine is much earlier on in the process, but it's still something some people might be interested in. So what I'm building, a decentralized protocol for basically knowledge retrieval from any Hermes data. So on the one end, there's a binary where you can submit a query, and it'll go through on the command line. It'll be submitted through a Gossam sub protocol to any other node that's listening to the same topic. And so in this case, I have it sub to 2 topics, general and then science for nuclear. And then any Hermes agent that's connected to a node on the other end can subscribe to one of those topics and then basically answer requests for that retrieval in that domain. So I'm going to try to run a really rough demo, see if this works live. So I'm going to submit a query asking what is uranium. And then that's the timeout before we stop accepting new responses. And then let's check our logs on our remote Hermes agents. This is running in the cloud on a DigitalOcean droplet. And I can see that Yeah, so we got a question coming in. What is uranium? That's our query here. And then we sent a bid, which is what I call a response with one source. I mean, it's like a little long. That's like yeah. And then back in our original, this is local. I could see it just looked at the Wikipedia page for uranium, and they gave me this brief summary. So this is kind of just at like the proof of concept stage, but I'm working on introducing like multiple Hermes agents for topics and then trying to find ways to capitalize on their local wikis, hopefully. But yeah, right now it just runs as a plugin into Hermes and just uses its own custom gateway. But yeah, I'm just I don't really have anything to share because it's pretty early on in the life cycle, but that's what I got.
Cool, man. I mean, keep us in the loop. You know, we wanted to see wherever you are, and we want to see where you're going to go with it. We're here with you.
Yeah, for sure. All right, thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you. This project is amazing, guys, and I think Raghu just blew my mind because I was going to show something, but he's kind of stole my thunder.
No, we got yours too, Dave. We got to see yours too.
Yes. How do I screen share? Where is it?
There should be a button that says share screen. So
It's similar, just good permissions.
you might have to restart Discord, Dave, if that's the case. But let us know.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, let's bring up the next person. Hey, welcome.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, my name is Nick, and thanks for letting me speak. Today, I released a plugin for the dashboard. It's called Chronalytics, and basically, what I was hoping to do was provide some observability and insight into the cron jobs to track the the number of runs, the costs, the model usage, and everything. And I can show you a demo if I can show here. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so the installation is pretty simple. You just go through the plugin and it put the repo name in, and once you refresh, you'll get a tab here called Chronalytics. And once it loads, it's going to hook into the state DB and scrape all of the cron jobs that have accrued over your distry. And in real time going forward, it's going to hook into this on session in and track all of those cron jobs in a local fact DB. We're never really going to touch your state DB other than looking up session information and storing that information in a separate fact database. It's a SQLite database, very lightweight. And basically this dashboard.
I think the video is not coming through on our side.
Yeah, it looks like the stream keeps failing. Unfortunately. Yeah.
You see it?
You want to try to? No, we can't see anything. You want to try to maybe get that sorted out? Well,
Hello?
bring the next person up. Hey, Brick, can you-
Hello?
Oh, are you there?
Hey, but I think the stream's having some issues with your screen. Could you jump off real quick and raise your hand again? We'll let Dave go.
Sure.
Right. Am I on?
Okay, I think we're all good.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, share screen's locked out for some reason.
Oh. Mine's gone as well. Left, can you?
Got all the entire screen. Hello? Is that sharing?
Yes. Oh no, it's yeah. Speak to the machine. I can see it.
Yeah. So basically, I've been developing a voice layer for Hermes because I've been using Whisper Flow and even just Discord messages. And I want it to be hands free. So this is the website. I did a website last night with Hermes as well. I just said, build me a website with this kind of design, and it's about so amazing. It's not video because I'm more of a creative. I'm not a developer. I'm not a programmer. So you guys are proper. When you guys were explaining stuff earlier, it's like I have no idea of these concepts. But I want to kind of just show you where I got to with this.
Hi, I'm here and ready.
Can you hear us speaking?
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm here to help.
Yes.
Hello, can you tell me what's on the Kanban?
Sure, let me pull that up. Just a moment. I'll give you a quick overview in a second.
I'm afraid to talk. Am I gonna mess? Oh,
Yeah, I do want to interrupt you. You still with us?
No problem at all. You're not interrupting. We can take it step by step. Would you like to start with a specific part of the Kanban?
Just tell me which projects we're currently working on.
Got it. Let me check the current projects. One moment. I checked the Kanban boards. The active projects are Hermes Voice, with 4 ready tasks, 24 to do, and 1 blocked. The main next items are mobile UI wireframes, repo scaffold, SaaS pricing, and platform risk.
Great. All right, check my inbox.
No worries. I understand. Would you like to focus on the next task in Hermes Voice, or sort out the tasks in Hypno? Sure thing. Let me open that up and take a look. One sec. Sure. Which email account would you like me to check? Available accounts are 10 and fast flow.
10.
Got it. Checking the 10 inbox. One moment.
Really cool, Dave.
Yeah, I needed what we.
Thanks. I'm glad that works for you. Just let me know if you'd like to dive into anything else. I'm here for you. Just let me know.
what model is it? The chat was asking.
What model?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's using OpenAI, the latest. No, it's one of the real-time minis.
Cool.
Well, there's no see work to do to get it speedier.
Well, I'd like to see where it's at, man. And we're glad that you shared with us. This could be really useful. And please keep your progress in the Discord. Please keep sharing progress. Share the GitHub links if they're already up or whenever they're going to be available. And I'm sure people might love to help.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I want to kind of share this. It was one way it's good, be more progress.
Well, thank you for sharing wherever you are at with it right now. It's really cool, Dave.
All right, cheers, man.
Peace, man. All right, I think we're gonna do for the last 5 minutes, just a quick rapid fire. So as quickly as you guys can show stuff, um, we're just gonna try to keep it to like a minute max each. Sorry if you kind of just get booted midway, but that's how we'll do it.
Are you ready?
Yep.
You see the screen share?
Yeah.
Okay, so just a quick dashboard for your cron jobs. Easy plugin to install. Go to Chronalytics down here. It'll scrape the state DB and keep track in real time of all your cron jobs as they complete, both for agent and no agent jobs. You can filter by success, by the outcome, whether success or failure, by agent or no agent. You can filter by days. You got preset filters, 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, where you can do a custom, or you can see for all time for a max of 365 days. But basically, it's going to give you an aggregate summary cards, the number of jobs that have run for your criteria, the total cost, total tokens, the pace, which is basically your current trend on spend versus your expected spend based on your scheduling. Each one of these summary cards will give you a detail and information of what each one means. And then for each of these aggregates, we give you a leaderboard as well. So the top runs, which job ran the most, which job cost the most, which expended the most tokens. For each of your data set here, we give you a per model breakdown. And then we give you a jobs breakdown here. All of the jobs that aggregate up into the summary numbers, you can click to get some more metadata for each job. You can also click to see details of each job as well. So basically, it gives you a way to really drill down on your cron activity, see where you're spending money, see where you're spending your tokens, and ideally help you identify when things fail. Because if they are failing, then you're potentially wasting tokens and time.
Right.
That's
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Please share any links that you have. We'd love to see it. Just gonna keep moving.
Thank you.
But thank you. It's really cool.
GMS, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, Surya.
Yeah,
We don't have no problem. We could just give you a minute. So if you could just share quickly, it'd be great.
yeah, so sure. Thanks for having me as a speaker as in while. Okay, for in while I was like building a many rep, but I built narrative OS recently. Due to I was building something pull on the build account of the social value. So I decided to build something with the help of Hermes. Here is I will narrative OS where I used the front end from the Netlify and the back end is from the uh, render. Where this is my dashboard of the project, and let me explain you why I build this.
Sorry, Surya. We've hit the minute. But thank you, man. It looks like a cool dashboard. Thanks for coming. Hey, Conrad.
Hi, guys. So first of all, thank you for your words. Really nice, but a few questions and maybe some proposals. For me, like a senior software developer, I believe you did a great job and great instrument, but I guess the most people still use it just like a pure LLM, and that's a problem. Currently, we are on the transition period from the just using LLM and on the hardness engineering. And I guess first of all, you have a great documentation, really, but it's a really basic information like how to connect, how to set up. And I guess will nice if you will do something like I don't know, some Hermes Academy or Hermes Evolution with the examples step by step how to make a really autonomous setup, make a really good multiple agent setup.
Hey, hello. I'm sorry, man. We have no time left. I'm really sorry, man. Can you just share your links, and we'd love to see more there. And just post in the chat, and we'd love to talk to you more about what you're doing. Sure. Thanks, man. Hey, like
Hello, everyone.
it'll be our final speaker. Ed. Thanks, man.
Nice. That's an honor. So, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, I was frustrated with the different browser use tools that we have, such as Playwright. both in terms of like how slow it is and how much it bloats the context window. So I thought it would be very cool to like turn any website into a CLI, so that when my Hermes agent go often to the same website, and it can do it more efficiently every day. So after a few iterations, I ended up with this. It's basically a CLI called Auto-CLI that uses Medium Web, which is a little tool that captures the traffic that is going through your computer, and that will have each request.
Can you show us a quick output or demo